Ooh, mwah, Archangel Elspeth, just in time. You gotta absolutely love it. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of the Man Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got Alchemy counters, that is right. We've got Elspeth and Ajani, Sleeper Agent, teaming up, that is right. Because what is the thing that they both have in common? They put +1 counters on our creatures, and that is what we love. So the Archangel Elspeth, let's just start with this. Create a 1/1 with lifelink. That could be relevant in a lot of creature-based matchups. You get a 1/1 creature, you know, you get a little bit of like a blocker or something, but the main thing is put 2 1/1 counters on target creature, and it gains flying. Now that is really good because we do have like the Dusk Legion Duelist. You'll notice a lot of times this just takes over the game. If you can get that flying and vigilance, it's just absolutely crazy. And drawing the card every single turn is pretty much what we want to be doing. We want to be able to draw every single turn with this thing and just gain momentum until they can't do it anymore. Of course, this is Alchemy, so let's go ahead and address our Alchemy cards. The Sylvan Smite, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. If you weren't the starting player, so if you are on the play, you don't get the 1/1 counter, but still, it is an instant speed removal, and they don't fight. You deal damage, which is of course better, but cool little Alchemy card here. Arwen, Morrow Queen, God Save the Queen, enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. And then you can pay 1, remove indestructible from Arwen, but then another target creature you get gets the +1/+1 counter and a lifelink counter as well as herself. And again, the +1/+1 counter, it can basically be used at instant speed, which we love for the Dusk Legion Duelist. Wonderful. Ajani, Sleeper Agent, I absolutely love this card. This card gets no love, and I understand the +1, I kind of wish it was just like draw a card, but it's not. If you draw a land or a non-creature or planeswalker, you do just kind of scry effectively, so that is kind of unfortunate. But you can play the Ajani for 3. That is kind of, it is pretty good though. In this kind of deck where you have so many creatures, you are going to be able to play this thing for 3, and it does net you advantage a lot of the time if you can go for the -3. A lot of times you just use the -3. Distribute 3 1/1 counters among up to 3 target creatures. They gain vigilance. That again goes along with our Dusk Legion Duelist. And again, they do get vigilance. So a lot of times you are kind of swinging for game. It can really make a difference. You get lifelink. You got a bunch of different stuff you can do. So I love Ajani and Archangel Elspeth teaming up in this epic Alchemy deck. One last thing with the Benalish Knight-Counselor. This is a new card from Alchemy. Well, new to me again. Not new, but it's new to me. Enlist. And whenever you enlist a creature, you get a boon with a +1/+1 counter on it that comes in. If you place that down, you get the Brawler, you get the Beastcaller. I actually am only running 2 of the Beastcaller because I think it's a little bit weaker late game. So I think 2 is better than 4, where the Brawler can get bigger just kind of like whenever. But I don't know, maybe, and it does have Trample in it, but either way, I'm done blabbing. Let's go ahead and go right into the gameplay. Make sure to leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. I'd really appreciate that. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Buddha, something. Okay, how's it going here? This is actually not that good of a hand. I mean, Brawler does get the 1/1 counters every time you put something out, but we don't have a way to enable counters. And because we are on the draw, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive, and we're just going to go with the, yeah, I think this is a little bit better. The Beastcaller, I'm actually running 2 instead of 4, because I think it is kind of dead later, so I'm going to get rid of the Beastcaller. Yeah, let's do this. I do like the Recruitment Officer too, because again, on the draw, it does kind of hurt. I want to be a little bit more aggressive, so let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, it's really hard to snag wins with this deck if you don't have a turn 1 play, because we are so aggressive. Ruby. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not threatened by you, Ruby. I think I do want to swing in here. Let's do this. For sure. If they do, we get rid of their mana dork, and I think that's pretty good. So, Brawler or Duelist? Which one do we really prefer? We don't have a way to put 1/1 counters on anything else, so let's just go for the Duelist. Hopefully we do find a way. I mean, our deck is chock full of putting counters on all of our creatures. Tribute to the World Tree. Okay, that is interesting. So here's one way. We have a Sylvan Might. We are on the draw, so we do get the 1/1 counter, which is absolutely amazing. I think we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and kill this Ruby. Yeah, let's see, we get a +1 counter because we were not the starting player. This is an Alchemy card, of course. The Sylvan Smite right on the Ruby. We also get rid of a mana dork as well. So I kind of like that. And we get the draw. I don't think I can really pass that up. I know this is going to be a little bit rough on the back end because this Tribute to the World Tree is going to put 2 counters on something. Oh, God. Oh, God. 5/4. Let's see here. We can try digging with Recruitment Officer. Or we can just start trying to invest in the Beastcaller. There's a lot of different things we can do here. I think we're going to go for Beastcaller and then go for the Benalish Knight-Counselor. Yeah, this is gonna be the play here, because we can enlist this thing. Yeah, this is gonna be the play. This is really scary though. I don't want them to draw. I mean, drawing is obviously scary. Any deck, I don't care what deck you like. Any deck is good when they draw. Ruby. Oh my god, this is gonna get rough, isn't it? Invasion of Urgamon. Okay, what does this do? I know they get a treasure, but I kind of forgot what this thing does. Discard when it comes out as a 3/4 Trampler Rhino. Okay, I think this is like. Could probably, you know, kind of play around with this a little bit. Okay, I know they can discard 2 cards if they want to pay the life. That seems pretty expensive. I don't know if they want to do that with the Sulfum, though. What I want to do here is try and get the Dusk Legion Duelist. So what I'm going to do is enlist the Dusk Legion Duelist. So that let's do this. Benalish Knight-Counselor, let's enlist. And let's enlist with the Dusk Legion, or let's go with the Beastcaller, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We're just trying to get up to at least 4 so that we can threaten them here. So I guess it's probably the Recruitment Officer. Yeah, as long as we have 4. So let's do this, so that the next time we play a creature, we'll use Dusk Legion Duelist, and then we'll get to draw. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if they do block. They are not. Wow, okay. Bang. Down to 10 you go. And now let's be meticulous about this. Drop the Dusk Legion Duelist. We're going to get a 1/1 counter on the caller. They give us a nice... Let's go ahead and give them a toast. Thank you. That means thank you. I think that's pretty, like, you know, universal. They know what that means, right? We can go for another one, or we can just go for the Brawler. I think we're just going to go in for Brawler, though. And then next turn, we can do the Simulacrum. I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's do that. Alright, we do have a pretty established board here, but I know that this Tribute to the World Tree, I'm not trusting it. They can get crazy big, crazy quick. Oh! Oh boy! Okay, let's just give them the cute little... I don't even know if this is like mad or brag. I don't know what this is, but... Okay, what do they give them? We give them a Dusk Legion Duelist, and they give a Spiteful... What is going on here? A Tali. I didn't even see that coming. They have enough... mana for a Tali? I guess with the treasure token, I really did not see that. Okay, either way though, they do have a 7 set. They didn't really get anything out of it because they did have they cast it with X. Where the heck was that? Oh, here it is. Spiteful Banditry. Okay. Well, I mean, we do have the Sylvan Smite, which is really, really awesome. The only problem is we can't get up to 7 damage. How do we do this here? We go for Simulacrum, but then we can't go for the Smite. So actually, we can try drawing. I think that's not too bad. Let's go for Simulacrum. We might just get a land, and that'd be pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and build up our board here. Simulacrum on the Dusk Legion Duelist. We do need to draw, so let's go ahead and do that. More counters on the Brawler. No, just get another Simulacrum, which I guess is okay. This thing has Trample, which is really terrifying. Well, we might as well do this so that we can at least match it with the Beastcaller. Who said this Italy was scary? We got a Beastcaller. I'm not scared. I mean, hold on. Can we threaten for lethal? I guess Italy matches Beastcaller. You match you match you, and then we have 2, 5, 7. It's not enough, so I think we just maybe hold tight. I am gonna assume with the Beastcaller though. Yeah, sure. Let's assume with the Beastcaller. If they do kill it, they match it. We trade. We put all these counters on the Brawler, and this thing has Trample. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Man, it's actually tempting. It's actually pretty tempting. They actually just put it on the Dusk Legion Duelist, because then we get to draw. So we would have to put it on this one. They give us a nice. I think I do kind of want to draw, but yeah, let's do this. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can actually pick. Let's do that, and they just give it a good game. Alrighty. Nail! I think it's Nail, right? How you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good hand here. Pretty good hand. As you can see, our strategy is pretty straightforward. We just go ahead and drop the Recruitment Officer, Brawler, and I have no idea. This is an ape. I have no idea how this thing is an ape. I mean, look at this thing. It's got like blades for arms. I can't really make out what it has on its head. This is like a robotic ape. I just don't see the ape. Maybe I'm crazy, but feel free to roast me in the comments. I might be blind. Who knows? But all right, we got the Brawler here. This thing looks like a centaur. I mean, I can never pronounce that word, the centaur. But it's not a centaur, it's just an elemental warrior. Recruitment Officer, yeah, not great here. We do love that the Archangel Elspeth is so good in this deck with all the counters and everything. And then you give it flying, really love it. I think we just drop the Brawler and just pass. I don't really want, this is not a good trade for us. No, we're gonna keep the Recruitment Officer. See if the officer can recruit some stuff later in the game. Typhoid rats. Okay, I don't like that. Definitely am not a fan of the rats here. Fortunately, we do get a land, but yeah, this death touch is annoying. I don't like that at all. So what's the move here? I think we're just gonna go for the Simulacrum. This ape. And gosh, it's just so bad. Alright. Let's just chill. Man, I can't, we're really, this thing's holding us hostage right now. I cannot do really much with this Typhoid rats. I just don't want to trade anything, like. Nazgul, okay, so, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of decks with, like, the Nazgul. Is this card, like, really that good? I've been seeing a lot with it, and I'm just not that convinced that it's, like, that great, but I guess it is, because a lot of people run this thing, so. How do we want to play this? I mean, we can either drop down a Dusk Legion Duelist, but we don't have anything to put a 1/1 counter on it, unfortunately. I think we could go for a Soul Partition, kind of slow up their tempo a little bit, and I think we're probably just going to do that. It's a little unsexy. We could go for Dusk Legion Duelist. I guess let's swing with the Brawler. Yeah, not great here. Kind of clogged up, but I still think we're looking okay. If they want to double block, we kill both. I mean, they're not going to do that. This thing has Death Touch, which is not wonderful, but we do have to get rid of this thing eventually. Yeah, it is what it is. All the Death Touch in the world. Let's go for Dusk Legion Duelist. I mean, eventually we'll get Elspeth and give it flying, and then we'll have to fly right over you little disgusting rats and your Nazgul. So the only problem is, like, yeah, I mean, I would rather have killed them, because if they don't, you know, they just get bigger and bigger, so I'm okay with trading on that, even though it seems a little bit disadvantageous. 17 to 19, we do get into the Mishra's Foundry, but guess what? No, this is, oh my gosh, I am gonna kick myself so badly for the Mishra's Foundry, because we cannot cast Archangel Elspeth, and that feels just absolutely atrocious. Oh god, no +1 counters to be had, but, I mean, we still have the Recruitment Officer, and I think we're gonna do that over the Soul Partition. Oh man, yeah, definitely brutal there, but that's my own fault. I think this game single-handedly will decide that I go away from Mishra's Foundry. It does, it has helped me in games though. It's such a catch-22. I think, well, Archangel is the only double white we have in the whole deck, so like, man, I don't know if I can really beat myself up for that. It just is what it is. So we have to hold up Soul Partition if it is power 3 or less. Vanquish the Weak. What the heck? It's kind of a weird card you're running there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Get back a Nazgul. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. I think I am. Okay, and they only have this one, so that's fine. And, gosh dang, what do I want to do? Do I want to get a creature? I kind of want to just get like a land, honestly. Draw a card, discard a card. They're not doing that much damage here, so I think we're okay to take this. I mean, 15, we can take that. Let's go for the Recruitment Officer. See what you can recruit for me. Another Dusk Legion Duelist and another Recruitment Officer. Let's go and just take the Duelist, and hopefully we can find a way to get it going. Finally, we get a little bit of momentum, much needed. We can go in for the Archangel Elspeth, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a +1/+1, or rather, not go for the counters. We're going to just drop the Archangel, And we're just gonna create a lifelinker.
Have faith in my ready arms.
Ready arms. That, I mean, I think she's got the coolest voice in all of the Planeswalkers' voice lines. I mean, just so cool. So they can go ahead and buff up their rates. I don't really care that much because I have 2 Soul Partitions, so that is what it is. And we got these little lifelinkers that can just kind of chump it, so I'm not that worried about this. Yep, it's fine. I mean, obviously the rats can go through, but I don't particularly care that much. So boom, and then I can't block you, and then I can't block you, correct? Yeah, I can't block you. Well, actually, hold on. I can actually block you this way. And then maybe I can just chump block you? Because I kind of do want to kill this. This thing's kind of annoying. Sure. Sure. This thing can come back, and I kind of would prefer to anyway.
Next time, shoot peace.
Don't worry, Elspeth. Elspeth, don't worry. We're fine. We're fine. You're living. Go for the pro. Not wonderful here. Brawler. Okay, how do we want to play this? I think we got to play our Duelist. Give it +1 the counters so that we can draw. I think we're going to have to draw. We need a little bit more zest into this deck here right now. So let's do this. It's not wonderful. Or actually, man, we're just not, like, gaining anything, which is kind of the issue here. I think we're going to have to just go for the Dusk Legion Duelist and buff it up. And then we can go ahead and block the Dream Thief this way as well.
Ascend.
Man, this Mishra's Foundry's killing right now. Oh, my goodness. All right. Yep, we're just going to have to pass. We can still Soul Partition one of these bad boys, but I think we're going to have to take the Archangel is going to go bye-bye. Just a murder. I'm getting beaten by murders? Oh my god. Whoop! Brutal. I wonder if they're going to attack my face with this one. They are. So, if I do this on this one, we get to keep Elspeth. I think I kind of want to do that. We don't have a whole lot of, you know, we're not too worried about our life just quite yet. But like I said, this Mishra's Foundry, man, brutal. I'm gonna have to take this out. Yeah, it was a failed experiment. Let's go ahead and create a token lifelinker. That's fine.
We fight together.
We fight together. It's just it's just not gonna. Yeah, this Mishra's Foundry just cannot happen. Oh, so nasty. Just so nasty. We still have another Soul Partition, so we can still hold that up, but this Mistress Foundry is just the death of us. Oh, God. Ugh. So brutal. So they can drop this, they can attempt it again, but I mean, they already have the full ring up here. Let's see what you got for me. And they are just running like standard murder, Battlefly Swarm. March toward perfection. Okay. Let's go and take a quick look at all the spell stuff that they have in here. Four-core lifelinker, not too bad. Let's go ahead and Soul Partition the Nazgul here. Slow him up a little bit. Going to go down to 2 on the Archangel.
Down.
Well, let's go. Let's get rid of this because I mean, this Mistress Foundry, man. Oh, just just so absolutely brutal. Let's go ahead and just do it on the Dusk Legion Duelist. We got to find a way to gain a little bit of advantage. We do get the Brawler here as well. The Thicket comes in tapped, which is not good. Let's go for the Recruitment Officer. And I mean, it's an okay turn. We're still not like deathly afraid, but it's waning. It's waning quickly. I think we're gonna have to double block this Flesh Gorger here. This thing, okay, I don't know what. Okay, this thing. Well, I guess we do have to double block. I mean, yeah, let's do this. This thing's pretty good. We can block the Dream Thief. I mean, I don't know if they just forgot this thing was flying. And then we get to double block this. Let's do that. If they have an instant removal, pretty good. I mean, they don't get any more cards with the Gix. I don't know what they were kind of planning here. And another Soul Partition. Okay. Simulacrum. Make sure we press this and the Mishra's Foundry, which is absolutely murdering us. Go in for this. We're going to put it right on our Dusk Legion Duelist so that we can get the draw. And now we can still hold up a Soul Partition. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I think there's really no point in swinging with this thing. I guess we might as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... Yep, that's fine. I mean, I don't want to go for the Soul Partition. We could, but I don't want to do that. Alright. So we found a way to kind of curb this Mishra's Foundry. I mean, the Dusk Legion and Duelist, though, I mean, this thing's just kind of making the deck run. They don't want to go in for Nazgul. It's way too slow. Hopefully they don't have any sort of removal for our Dusk Legion Duelist, because we don't really have any protection for it. So, I think we're just going to go for the Soul Partition on the Praetor. Get rid of our Dusk Legion Duelist, and then I still think... This is like a really close call here, though. I guess maybe now we can make use of Mishra's Foundry, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can drop these two. I mean, that seems pretty good. Actually, we're not going to make use of Mishra's Foundry. I don't think it's worth it. Let's drop Recruitment Officer, Benalish, and I guess we might as well just use it now. We could get a 1-drop Beastcaller. I guess we probably should have used that first. So playing a little bit sloppy here. Yeah, I guess we should have used that first. We should have been a little bit more cognizant of that possibility. 2/3 Death Touch. I think not the end of the world. These things all cost way too much, so they effectively are in top deck mode. Because if they play these cards, I mean, they're just like in, they're kind of in peril there. So let's drop you again. I don't stop. This Mishra's Foundry is going to drive me literally insane. The auto tapper wants to keep it alive. No, they've got a 2/3 up here. All right, let's do this, and I am just going to go ahead and crack this open. Let's just do this now. Cut down on the Beastcaller. Yeah, that's fine. They're gonna do that anyway. So another Simulacrum, or we can get the Queen. I think I kind of would prefer the Queen. Yeah, let's take the Queen here. And Knight-Counselor, just for kicks. And let's go ahead and enlist here. Yes, absolutely going to enlist. Just so that we can get into another +1/+1 counter. And we can at least trade now. So if they want to trade, we can do that. Yep, that's fine. Let's see. So they are in top deck mode. They cannot really play this and anything else. They're going to have to make a choice here. So this is fine. We can be tempted by the ring as long as we want. That is okay with me. As long as we have these recruitment officers here, I think we're going to take the upper hand. And if this Mishra's Foundry does not... What, did you pay off? Did you pay off the auto tapper? What'd you do? Like, why are you guys in... You guys in cahoots? Either way. Go ahead and drop Arwen here. Now, Arwen, the Queen, is so wonderful here. As soon you can just pay 1, and you remove the indestructible counter from itself, which is fine, but then you put a 1/1 counter and a lifelink counter on the creature and as well as themselves. They give us the new, the donut emoji? Let's go ahead and give them back emote. I always call them emojis. So let's do that. And I am going to enlist. And I'm going to swing in with one of the recruitment officers. So let's enlist you. And if they want to get cute, we've got the Queen doing its thing. Arwen is so beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can absolutely do this. Let's go ahead and give it onto the Benalish Knight-Counselor. It has the most attacks, so we might as well do that. And we can still go for the Recruiter. Alright. Yes, this is fine. No more indestructible on our beautiful Queen, but that is okay. Another Nazgul. Okay. 4/5 and a 3/4. Ooh, and they did top deck a Golem Patient Plotter, but I think this is okay. They just sacrifice a creature and then return it to the hand. I don't think that's the end of the world. Recruitment Officer. Let's see who we can recruit. Absolutely nothing. That's okay. You tried your best. We're still looking kind of okay. We've got a Beastcaller. What do we want to do here? If you have a 4/4, we can always enlist the Counselor. I think this is the safest. Oh, wow, your go. Wow. Okay. Your go, Nail. Wow. You think you know somebody. They're just gonna keep spamming it. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Let's go ahead and drop the Beastcaller here. And a Brawler. So we got a +1/+1. Get a nice board. I think we're gonna go ahead and enlist the Queen. They're just gonna keep spamming it. That's kind of... I've been having a good time, Nail. I don't even care if I get your name right now, because at this point, I'm kind of annoyed. Yeah, that's fine. If you want to go ahead and trade, that's fine. We also have lifelink, so if you want to make a trade, let's make a little trade here. If they do use this, they still have to sacrifice a creature, so I don't think they really want to go for Golem. I don't think that really makes that much sense to you. Hey, your go. I don't think we didn't even put out the rope. We didn't even put out the rope, and they were getting salty. So if they were just to like rope us to be spiteful, it'd be kind of strange. Okie dokie. Go up to 23, which is pretty nice. Now, hopefully they don't top deck anything super crazy. Okay, what does this thing do? I've never even seen this thing. This is an Alchemy card. Whenever it enters or leaves the battlefield, you get a boon. Whenever you cast your next creature spell, it has a 1/1 counter on it. So we can probably even use that in our deck. Unfortunately, this is like the worst draw in our whole deck, just because it comes in taps. Let's go in for the Recruitment Officer, and I don't think I want to attack. So let's see. Worst case scenario, they don't have anything up their sleeve. They can't, right? So if they block you, we still can't go in for lethal even with the Foundry. So at that point, let's go for the Recruitment Officer. Yep, sure. And I think it is probably better that we just go in for another Recruitment Officer rather than the Benalish. But it is close. It is close. I guess we should just drop this thing. We do get a +1 counters on the Beastcaller and the Brawler this way. So, yeah, I think that's pretty good. If we go in... Wait, hold on, let me see here. So, I would assume that they just take what? They block this, block this, block this, and that's going to be 2, 4, 6. That's not going to be enough. I guess we're swinging with you. Yeah, let's do that. We can't go in for lethal if we all out swing, so let's just do this, and if we die, we can just put it on the Brawler and just give it trample. Hey! Your go. Your go, buddy! I think they sent it, what, like 17 times? I mean, come on now. Now it's time for us to have a little bit of fun. A cheers to you. Let me just go ahead and sip it. You gotta love that. It's been a while since I've had a salty opponent just spam your go while being in the wrong. You gotta love that, because I'm not usually like that. But yeah, like I said, they have nothing up their sleeve. They don't have any sort of ability. They can unearth this, but like, who cares? Let's go ahead. I think we're about to just start. Let's go ahead and give spankins. Let's start giving spankins out. They deserve this. They're gonna give us oops. No. You can't oops your way out of this here. You can't oops your way out of this. We are spanking ya. Oops. Yeah, definitely an oops. Let's just start. Yeah, let's just have some fun with this. Let's just drop the mic. Let's go ahead and blow some kisses. Oh, we actually couldn't see because my Recruitment Officer. Well, it's okay, because we can just send another one. You gotta love that. Oko making an appearance. Let's see what else we got here. A cheers to you. This one's my favorite. If you've known me for a while, you know this is my favorite one. We'll go a cheers to you. They're gonna go and send us some things. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm enjoying this. I got something up my butt today. We're feeling good about this. Go ahead. Yep. Oops. Yeah, you'll see oops. You'll see, oops. If they kill the Caller, we just give the Brawler Trampler to the high heavens, and we'll just trample right over their face next turn. It's just a matter of time, Neil. It's just a matter of time. And you know what? I'm extra mad too, because I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna have to edit this. And I don't like editing stuff. Yep. Go ahead and take your boons, that's fine. Take your boons, we're at 23 life. Oh, okay, well, I gain a little bit of life. They can go and get rid of the inevitable. And I don't know why they didn't do that. It's kind of confusing, because they can unearth this, right? 5/5. Yep, cool. Very cool, Neil. What you got for me? Unearth, yep. Cool. Yep. Sounds good. You want to swing in? Hey, hey! You almost feel sorry. You almost feel sorry. We're gonna go and give them a nice. We're gonna give them a nice. Okay, well, actually, no, let's give it the lifelink. We got lifelink here. We might as well, right? 27-8. Yeah, take your little boon. And this game's over. This game's over. Let's go ahead and just make it easy for him. Oh, mwah! Archangel Elspeth just in time. You gotta absolutely love it. Let's go. Let's go.
We can save everyone.
We can save everyone. Archangel, go ahead and give flying. Let's give it to... I just don't think it particularly matters. I mean, we're gonna win this no matter what. I guess we'll give it to the Beastcaller, and the Brawler will also get bigger in as well. So, Mishra's Foundry, I guess we've been talking a lot of crap about Mishra's Foundry. We may as well use it to our advantage now, and there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do. The game is over, Neil. You suck. And yeah, like I said, I'm usually a little bit more tame, but not today. Not today. We're gonna go ahead and spam it. Hey, your go. I already know they're gonna rope me, but we're just gonna keep going for it. We're gonna keep going. This is fun. I already know. Yeah, I got a good rhythm there. Gotten all the clicks in there, and I know that it's just gonna be spamming your go for about an hour. And like I said, I'm taking my time here. We're gonna drink some water because I already know. I already know that they're gonna rope me. So, come on, Neil. Come on. Oh, next damage. This is gonna feel good. Goodbye, loser. Get out of here. You were so mean for no reason. But we take the dub, and that's all that matters. Good game. Crispy Jigglers. What a name. Well, Crispy Jigglers, how you doing here? We'll go ahead and keep this. Pretty solid hand here. We don't have a way. Well, I guess we do have the Counselor. But whenever I see a Dusk Legion Duelist, it is imperative that we get those 1/1 counters going, because we do get the draw. But this card can add... Ooh, that's a mulligan. That is a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan hello, and be on our way. Scoured Barrens, okay. Not bad. Let's go ahead and drop you, and I guess we'll just go for the Counselor. Counselor probably better than the Officer, but we got the Counselor and the Officer in our 1-drop slots. Oh, so this is Esper. Boo, Esper. Esper! Come on now. Well, it probably got some sort of form of removal. Let's go ahead and swing in. Just test the waters. Let's just test the underground river. Stick your big toe in the underground river. See what they got here. And I think I'm actually, instead of going for Dusk Legion Duelist, I think I'm actually going to go in for double Officer. In case they got a... Make Disappear is not legal in Alchemy, so that is worth mentioning. But I don't really have a way to go in for a counter on the Dusk Legion Duelist anyway. So go for the throw. Okay, it is what it is. At least we got our damage off on it. That's, you know, I can live with that. Union of the Third Pass. So just some life gain. Some life gain? Are we scared of life gain? No way. Alrighty. Well, let's see what we want to do here. Man, it kind of sucks not being able to have the Simulacrum for our Dusk Legion Duelist, because that way we get the draw, but... I guess they could be running Depopulate, which obviously I would not like a lot. But I think the Dusk Legion Duelist is probably going to have to take the... we're not going to win a war of we need to be speedy here. It is kind of sucky. But I want to be fast. If they're running Depopulate, it just kind of is what it is. Or hold on, is Depopulate even legal in Alchemy? That came out in New Capenna. I don't think it is legal. So they can run Sunfall. They definitely can go with Sunfall, I know that. So let's go ahead and drop you for green. And let's go ahead and swing in here. I don't want to overextend. If they go in for Sunfall, I'd rather be able to recover. And then I can go for a Recruitment Officer to kind of get some more stuff back in my hand. So I'd rather do that, because I know they're probably running Sunfall. There's no way they just have nothing. And if they don't, we got a Soul Partition if they don't have that. So we might just run them off the map. Crispy Jigglers. I mean, they've only played like 2 cards here, so let's go ahead and get a Recruitment Officer off. Wandering Emperor is also not legal in Alchemy, so I'm not worried about that. The End, okay. Let's see what we got with the Recruitment Officer. What should we recruit? Another Brawler? I think it's fine. And a Beastcaller, okay. What do we want to do? I think we want to play at least 1 card. We don't want to be too passive. We definitely want to be a little aggressive. So let's swing in here. I mean, we could just keep recruiting though. I mean, are we really that afraid? Yeah, it's just end turn. I mean, they have Sunfall. We don't care that much. We can always put down the Simulacrum from Unearth. I don't want to give them... Yeah, I would rather just go for the Recruitment Officer. Let's just give them more than they can deal with. I think that's probably the best way that we win this match. Yep. Alright, Recruitment Officer. Let's see what we can recruit. A Knight-Counselor. Yeah, that works for me. Another land. Okay. A lot of green here, which is a little unfortunate. But I think it's fine. Yeah, again, totally not worried about Emperor. It's really nice to not have to worry about the Wandering Emperor. Down to 3. And let's just go ahead and drop you. Yeah, let's just drop you so we can go for a Recruitment Officer again. And this is looking... I don't know. I mean, they gotta have something, right? Like, very passive deck here. And we can go... This thing has haste when it comes back with the Unearth. So, I mean... The One Ring. Okay, there we go. There's what we were looking for here. We can go for Soul Partition on this thing. So, maybe not the end of the world. Yep. Okay, I mean, they only have 3 life as well, so... I don't even know if I'm really that afraid. Let's go for... Yeah, let's just keep it going. The recruitment... We're rallying the troops, baby. We got Arwen, Mortal Queen. God save the Queen. Let's call this for white, kind of balance this out a little bit. Well, we can't really do anything. So... Can't really do anything here. We do have, like I said, I would think they have Sunfall pretty specifically. Because they can't go for Depopulate, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm on crack, which I might be. I guess we drop the Mortal Queen. I mean, we might as well. We have plenty of threats. I'm not really that worried about this thing that much. Reprieve. Okay. Okay. I guess we might as well still enlist. We might as well do this. I know they don't take damage from it, but at least we get the enlist ability, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and just tickle them, as it's not going to hurt. Beep. It's just like an unsatisfying sound, isn't it? So, I mean, I'm trying to think here. Should we... I mean, this is indestructible, but we can still exile it, so I think we should probably do that, right? But they do lose 1 life, so I think that's kind of okay. Let's go. Let's just try it out. Really? All right. Well, I mean, you're down to 1 life, so I don't know how they're gonna gain life here. Or down to 2 life rather. Gix's command. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This thing can come back with Unearth, so I mean, that's fine. Oracle of the Alpha. I think we're just gonna go ahead and Soul Partition this thing. I think that's it. They're tapped out. They are tapped out, and that is going to be good game. Soul Partition, get rid of the Oracle of the Alpha. They give us the good old GGs, and that was relatively easy. Let's go for the Simulacrum and GGs.